Hey everyone, as promised, I said I'd put together a video on the GEO, the AI optimization proposal that we put together for the med spa business that we've been working with in Denver. So, just a quick overview. The goal of this is to give the business owner an idea of the steps that Ethan and I think we need to take to actually improve their visibility in AI answers. So I've got it up here. We split this into three kind of major categories. The first one here being major changes for quicker results, and I say quicker results because these are all updates to the business's website, their existing content, and the real results will be quick because as soon as those changes are made, if the AI is prompted to go out and pull information from this website, they're going to be reading the new content. Um, so on there, I've got two parts of these major changes. The first one, which is the biggest thing that came through while we are looking at the business, is the FAQ page. Right now, they don't have a good format for FAQs, so they just have, a category like right here. This is actually a snippet from their website, maintenance. And then they've just got some bullet points. It's informational, but it doesn't translate the information very well to a reader or an AI. So we propose that we restructure it into a very solid, like, question answer style. So, um, we're instead of just having a bullet point, we turn this bullet point into a question, and then we have a very clear answer. That way, if a question like that is asked in AI, it's, it's got the exact place to go for the answer. And since this med spa has really good SEO, they're likely to rank for a question like that in the first place, which is awesome. So, that's kind of part one. Part two to that is adding statistics and citations to the pages that are more likely to be referenced by AI. So, uh, if you've ever used or if you've ever asked like ChatGPT a question, it likes to give you tangible data to back up its answer. So it'll give you like 40% of people saw changes or something like that. This business, the med spa, didn't have a lot of that, and we think if we add where applicable, we're not going to make up numbers by any means, but if there's something that we can add to these pages, we think it'll improve visibility by a little bit. It definitely won't make as much of a change as revamping the FAQ page. So category two here is minor fixes for longer term results. We've got, I say longer term results because these changes will update only when the AI trains, like basically retrains its brain, which happens usually every 6 to 12 months. First part of this is allowing the AI bots to train the underlying models. So if you remember from our proposal, there's actually a line of code in their website, or not from our first proposal. If you remember from the audit, the last video I made, there's a line of code that is disallowing LLM crawlers from accessing the website, which it doesn't mean it can't access the website via like a Google search, but they can't crawl through the website to train like the underlying brain of the AI. So if we change that line of code, we'll be able to let it train its data. Once again, that'll take 6 or 12 months. Whenever each model updates, it'll be able to crawl through the med spa's website and learn from it and just get a better grasp on what this business does. Second part is adding LLMs.txt files to the website, which is actually a newer thing. So a lot of companies have said that they will honor this, you know, coming up in 2026 and beyond. But right now, it's not a huge thing. And what they are is basically just files that kind of act as an index of the website for the AI to use. So you can tell it, hey, I, if you're looking for our services, look at this page. FAQs, look at this page, and so on. So um, once again, just a small change. We could do that pretty quickly, and you won't see results for a while, but right now we just see it as future proofing the business. So we get into part three here, which is creating a machine optimized blog. And I'm really excited about this one. This MedSpa doesn't actually have a blog, where some websites do, but like I said, they have really good SEO. So any blog posts that they have are going to rank easier. And everybody knows you have to have a good bit of SEO if you want to start ranking in AI search. So kind of what this entails is, if you remember, we made a list of queries that we were tracking, um, and I've got that inside peek here. We're tracking the med spa's visibility within AI search. Sorry, right here. These are our rankings for 25 queries right here, and a lot of them don't have any visibility, but these are the questions that people could be asking AI that we would like the company to be showing up in. So if we go back, um, we think if we make a blog with articles, these are just pulled straight from that list that I just showed you. Um, and we want to optimize that blog for AI reading. So not that it's not going to be readable by humans because it needs to be. It's going to have that AI like structure that AI likes to cite. So yeah, those are the three things that we put together in this proposal. I just sent it over to the business owner, so I'm kind of waiting to hear back, get an opinion from him. But yeah, that's the video. If you have a website or if you have a business that you might want an audit for, feel free to reach out to me or comment on this video. And otherwise, stay tuned for the next one. Thanks.